I'm Rob Fraser, and today we're talking about a secret that Subaru has and is trying hard not to tell us about. You see, my friends, we are heading in Australia down this revolution towards SUVs for everything. They now represent 45% of the market, and people are forsaking normal cars, normal sedans, normal hatchbacks for SUVs. In fact, the wagon market has almost died in Australia because of it. But there are some of us, myself included, who actually like the concept of a sports wagon. Something that has a bit more practicality than a sedan, doesn't have the same height and size as an SUV, a bit more style and a bit more sportiness than a normal sort of car as well. Many years ago, Subaru had what they call the Liberty RS Turbo Wagon. Liberty RS Turbo Wagon. Awesome vehicle for its time, very stylish, very fast, very practical. If only we had something like that again. Oh wait, we do. Subaru has a secret. And the secret is the Levorg. The Subaru Levorg STI Sports Wagon. All those things that I've been talking about, and yet Subaru is trying hard not to tell us about it. Anyway, let's have a look at it and see what it's like. One of the downsides of having a sports wagon as opposed to the SUV that has that higher style is that when you open the boot lid up, people such as myself that are fairly tall have a slight problem in that they're going to hit their head. The load area is a little bit lower, but that actually makes it better because it's easy to put things in and out of. So, yep, just a little bit lower in the headlining, but apart from that, actually looks pretty bloody good from behind as well. It's one of those rare vehicles that looks good from behind, the side and the front. One of the things you really notice about the Levorg is just how practical the rear area is. As you can see, we put in a ladies push bike, a whole pile of shelving from IKEA, and wasn't that fun. And I had a mate that wanted to go surfing as well, so we threw his shortboard into the back of the Levorg. The other thing we wanted to show you is that it really is a tourer for 4 people. They can go away for a weekend or a week with a bag each plus extra luggage, and it fits all quite neatly and comfortably into the back of the wagon. Okay, Subaru safety features, and I've got a bit of a note down here because there's so many of the damn things, so please excuse me while I'm reading. Obviously Subaru has a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, all Subarus have that. It's got vehicle dynamics control, ABS with electronic brake distribution, brake assist, airbags everywhere, the vision assist with the side view monitor, blind spot detection monitor, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alerts, high beam assist, front view camera, which we've spoken about, and the Subaru EyeSight driver assist system has adaptive cruise control, which warning, lane sway warning, lead vehicle start alert, so if you're playing with your phone, which you shouldn't do, at the lights it tells you the car in front of you has gone off. Pre-collision braking system, pre-collision brake assist, pre-collision throttle management, so it tries to stop you having an accident all the way through, pre-collision steering assist, brake light recognition and lane keep assist. So that's the safety features of the Levorg STI.
So we packed up the Levorg and headed north for the weekend, along with, it seems like, a fair amount of the Sydney population as well. Although the freeway wasn't too bad. We took a detour through Mandalong. Beautiful area in the central coast there, tree-lined streets, heading up towards a Buddhist temple up there. Bit of spiritual revitalisation before our weekend in the Hunter. After Mandalong, we headed up through Cessnock, which doesn't really seem to have changed for the last 20 or 30 years, on towards our accommodation at Chateau Elan in the Hunter Valley. We've stayed there a few times for launches, etc., and also for other weekends away, and it's smack bang in the middle of the vintage golf course, which is always beautiful. Kangaroos everywhere, and a room that overlooks the golf course. Very relaxing. There's a heap of features at the resort itself. Beautiful swimming pool, and as I said, great eateries, and it's reasonably centrally located, although you do need a car to head out to some of the wineries, etc. There's always plenty to do in the Hunter for a weekend away. Cheeseries, wineries, chocolate factory, the Hunter Valley Gardens, which are a great place to visit. They've always got some sort of exhibition on, and if you've got young kids, the Disneyland section is just awesome. Well, I call it Disneyland, I don't know exactly what it's called. But also, there's water golf and a host of other things to keep you occupied. Great weekend away, and the Levorg is the perfect vehicle to head away for in a weekend for that. Gives you great driving, a little bit of fun, great deal of comfort, and also enough luggage for 4 people, as we mentioned before.
So I look back over this sort of video and the article I wrote, and I've probably rambled a bit, and there's 2 reasons for that. One is I just tend to ramble normally, it's part of old age, but the other one is that I actually really like this vehicle. It is very comfortable, nice and powerful, quite sophisticated, quite luxurious, very swanky interior, looks bloody good outside, drives beautifully. It's a really good sport wagon, the type of wagon, as I've said, I could jump into, drive to Noosa, which I've done on many occasions, and be really happy and comfortable at the end of that drive. The problem is, as I said, I've been stopped a number of times by people who just don't know what the vehicle is. So Subaru, you really need to get this vehicle out there because it is a bloody good vehicle. Tell people about it, advertise it to the hilt, and you will sell heaps of them, because it provides an alternative to the SUV that people are looking for, and it's just got everything going for it. Need the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay, but apart from that, everything going for it. Well, that's it from me and the Subaru Levorg. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.